What's going on to all my cancers? So you have the Five of Pentacles. I already did this video, but you have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Magician, the Six of Wands, the Temperance, the Justice, and last but no, excuse me, the Empress, excuse me, and the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for you Cancer crabs, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, these are much so about cards about how a lot of you need to understand that what you've got going on is a lot of you Cancer crabs. The Five of Pentacles is about walking away, right? So the Five of Pentacles is about walking away. So what this means is that and then you have the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So I mean, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Magician. I mean, to be quite honest with y'all, a lot of y'all been potentially hanging out with. Well, how do I say this right? Like you've been getting to know someone that you had to stop speaking to, who you and this person don't necessarily get along with. You, the two of you don't get along with each other, right? The Four of Pentacles is about how it is that you stood your ground with something. You're not necessarily really willing to change, but to be quite honest with you, though, there is a need for some of you Cancer crabs to change, because the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups represents this transition. It represents you, and it represents how a lot of you Cancer crabs may have actually, and I don't care if I get low views, I don't care. A lot of you Cancer crabs, a lot of y'all need to take a very strong look at the mirror, because the cards, if I'm being honest, it's showing me that some of y'all are delusional about a particular outcome. The Five of Pentacles is about walking away from what you thought was a messed up situation, what you thought a person was a snake in the grass for. And the Page of Cups represents delusion. So it represents the story that you created in your heads that is not necessarily even real. So you walked away from a situation thinking that the person didn't have your best interest in mind, and you stood your ground with this person because you thought this person didn't have your best interest in mind, when in actuality this person did. And this is the problem that a lot of you Cancers are having right now. Y'all are curving the wrong ones. The situation with this, some of you, and I don't care if you don't like it, it is what it is. You want to know the truth, so I'm telling you the truth. This person cares about you, but a lot of you Cancers are in a situation where y'all walked away from these people who cared about you, cares about you, but you think that this is somehow a victory for you, when the Eight of Wands and the Magician represents you're not being honest with yourselves. Because the truth is, what a lot of you Cancers don't want to admit is you don't really want to be, and I can show and I can prove this, you don't really want to be in a relationship with this person. That's the truth. You don't want to be in a relationship with this person, because this person, to be with this person would mean the Six of Wands, the Temperance. It would require too much of a situation for you, where you had to learn to grow up. Show and prove. Six of Wands, the Temperance. The Temperance represents enlightenment. The Temperance represents the ability to understand what exactly was going on in your surroundings. But you're only going to be able to do that now that you're not hanging out with them anymore. And then the thing is that the Temperance and the Empress now represents, excuse me, the Justice and the Empress now represents, these are both Libra cards. So now it's you Cancer crabs, whether it is that you Cancer crabs know it or not, you Cancer crabs owe this person an apology. Why am I saying this? Because the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, like I said, you walked away from a person that legitimately cared about you. And I can show and prove that this is the proof. They legitimately cared about you, because the Five of Pentacles is about walking away. The Page of Cups is about not thinking of a particular situation quite clearly. And I know that a lot of you Cancer crabs may want to hear that, the other person was bugging, but no, in actuality, you Cancer crabs was bugging. This goes right back into what it is I was saying. I was interacting with an Aquarius, and an Aquarius was going through the same kind of trouble with a lot of you Cancer crabs. A lot of y'all do things. I gotta call y'all out, because a lot of y'all do things thinking that y'all are doing yourself a service, when in actuality you come off a certain kind of way. And y'all come off a certain kind of way with the wrong type of individuals, because the people who have value, the people who want to see you succeed, those are the people who you don't want to admit you wronged, or you end up having an ability to wrong those people. I don't care if you Cancer crabs get mad. I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is, because I'm telling you the truth and I'm showing and proving it to you, right? Because unfortunately, a lot of Cancer crabs y'all got problems understanding that people care about you, but they're not doormats on top of that. You need to learn to start giving a damn about what other people think a little bit, because some of these people that you call other people, they're your family, they're your friends. These are the people who care about you. These are the people who are supposed to be the closest to y'all. Y'all are the ones doing this type of stuff too. Okay, well, now you're in a situation where you have the Seven of Pentacles, right? And the Seven of Pentacles is, now you owe that person. You think that everything is cool, but you can never go back to that person if you ever need anything. You burn that bridge with this person now because of it. You burn that bridge with that person now because of it. Because you did that. You screwed them over, probably not once, but you screwed them over multiple times. So this is what it is. So if you Cancer crabs understand that they have value, it's within your best interest to really go and fix that and straighten out. Because if you don't, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you don't. If you don't do that, you can choose not to do that if that's not what it is that you want to do. Ultimately, you're going to get a chance to do whatever it is that you want to do. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. But if you don't do that, what's going to happen? You're just going to create more of a terrible reputation for yourself, because, like I said before, Cancer crabs has a reputation of screwing over the people who has their best interest in mind, because a lot of y'all think that y'all doing it to protect yourselves, when in actuality you just grimy. A lot of y'all just come off grimy, because when people care about you, when people telling you I got your back, when people are ready to show you that they have your back, y'all get happy to curve and disrespect and be goofy. And that's the situation. I don't care if you don't like it. It is what it is. I really don't care. I'm going to move on and make some other videos. I don't care. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? But I've grown up. Watching Cancer crabs. Met many Cancer crabs. I can name them by name. Many Cancer crabs can't trust y'all. Why can't a lot of people trust y'all? A lot of people can't trust y'all because this is what it is that y'all do. Y'all created a reputation for yourselves where y'all come off sweet and kind and cute and cuddly, but y'all have built up a reputation where people can't trust you due to the fact that this is what it is that you Cancer crabs is doing. And anybody who come to the comment section talking that nonsense, instant block. Period. No exceptions. Y'all are gonna get this work today. I don't care. Y'all gonna get this work today, because it's what needed to be said. You know how many Cancer crabs I've been screwed over by? Tons. Why? Why? One of them, the person who wasted my time, or whatever the case may be, the person who wasted my time or whatever from 2021 or whatever, wasting my time, uh, uh, getting my number, getting my Instagram, then go ahead and they flake. They didn't have to do that. They wasn't interested from the very beginning. I don't care, because they wasn't interested in men in the first place. I don't care. And I respected that boundary. But to still flake anyway, then you got another one that I was just getting to know. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the let's clarify the Empress. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Unbelievable. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Justice, the Page of Swords, right? The Devil, right? The High Priestess. A lot of you Cancer crabs, a lot of y'all, in the spirit of truth. And anybody who comes to the channel, trolling, instant block, no exceptions, none, ever. The Justice, the Page of Swords, the Devil, the High Priestess. You've manipulated yourself into having a person who really doesn't like you, Cancer. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what it is I'm talking about. This is exactly so. The thing is that when you Cancer crabs need to make this right, because when you Cancer crabs want this person around because they like you, because you knew that they liked you, because you knew that they loved you, because you know that they had respect for you, they really did care about you, and they're hurt because of the goofy stuff that you're doing, you will have to know that you're going to have to come to them correctly, and you can't be wilding out and acting a certain kind of way. Because if you do, then they don't have to deal with you. It is what it is. They don't have to deal with you. They really don't. And you would have done it to yourself. And this is what self-growth is. This is what growth is. The ability to, when you know you messed up, when you know you getting over, when you know you being disrespectful, to admit, yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Why? Because I had somebody who really cared about me, who really looked out for me, that I played, and I feel good about that. I feel like I'm happy about that. I feel like I get off on curving people and having some and feeling good about myself with a smile on my face, a grin on my face. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Because when you do that, you, like I said, you burn bridges, so to speak, with people. I don't care if this doesn't get a lot of views. It is what it is. Because if I see this in another Cancer Crab video, I'm going to talk about it again. I don't care. You want truth? Here it is. You want to evolve or not? So it's a situation that you Cancer Crabs got wrong. So the best thing for you to do, what to do about it, for you to go back and apologize to that person and make it right. And if you don't want to do that, leave that person alone. Because if you try to come back ever, what's going to happen is now you've put yourself in a situation where this person, they really don't like you, and they have a justification to not like you, says the Justice, not making this up, the Justice, because you did them wrong. So let's clarify the Justice. Let's clarify the Justice. Oh yeah, Justice coming. The Lovers, Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. The Lovers is about you and another person that you were getting to know. The Five of Wands, you and this person couldn't see eye to eye. The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups, yeah, it was the relationship was not going to go anywhere, Cancer Crabs. The relationship wasn't going to go anywhere because the two of you was out of position in the first place, because you wasn't going to go ahead and let them get near and dear in the first place. Why? I don't know, especially if the person really did care about you. So let's clarify the Empress now. And you want to know how you want to know how I can show and prove that the person cared about you? Pay attention to all the effort that they put into you and put into creating a relationship with you. And look at how it is that you just don't care. See, this is what I'm talking about. You Cancers don't know this, but a lot of people starting to look at you Cancers like y'all are not meant to be trusted. This is what I'm trying. Look, I'm just trying to tell y'all the news. So if y'all don't want to have that reputation, because y'all starting to build that reputation up, listen, take me out of the equation. Y'all are starting to build up that reputation. Y'all are not that the reputation is that a lot of you Cancer crabs, unfortunately, are not meant to be trusted because this is what y'all do. And then you expect people to continue to treat y'all like y'all are cute and cuddly when y'all, like I said, y'all too caught up with your own emotions to the point where y'all stab other people in the back, so to speak. Y'all not meant to be trusted. And then when people treat you like that, now y'all trying to figure out what happened because they don't trust you. So you have to do some work or don't do some work, but stay by yourself if that's what it is that you're going to do. So let's clarify the Empress. Ooh. The Temperance, the Hanged Man, the Emperor, the Magician. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Temperance, the Hanged Man. Oh yeah, you've got some learning to do. You've got a lot of learning to do, my dear Cancers. You've got a lot of learning to do. Yeah. Because like I said before, you don't try to make it right. You can choose to do that if that's not what it is that you want to do. If you don't want to make it right, don't make it right. Don't apologize to them. Don't say anything. But the Emperor and I should say the Hangman is you're gonna be in the clip off for a while. You're gonna have a lot of stuff. You go learn. The Emperor and the Magician now represents what? The Emperor and the Magician represents you're going to start to get back. If you don't, you're going to start to get back the same treatment when you try to put yourself out there that you gave to this person, because what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander. You treated somebody who legitimately cared about you, loved you like trash because you were so protective of what you got going on. Like I said, I don't care if this doesn't get a lot of views. I'm going to move on and make another video with Gemini and the rest. I don't care. Give it views, don't give it views. I don't care. I'm just telling the truth. And the evidence is all there in the reading. But you were so protective of what you got going on, you squandered an opportunity to be with somebody that legitimately had your back through thick and thin. And I want to say way more in this video, but out of respect, and I'm really trying hard to be respectful, because sometimes I want to say certain things. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say anything. Comment, like, subscribe. Uh, biting my lip to not say anything, but comment, like, subscribe. Um, Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.